Hey guys, as you guys know, Bobsheaux is doing another guest show for this month. He wants us to review one of the films he saw on those live streams he did. As you can tell from the sigh, I saw one of them. What could that film be?
Oh my god!
Yep, that film. I hope you're happy, Bob. I hope you're really happy for what I have to do for you.
Thank you all for sharing in my pain.
I really do not want to talk about this movie, but I'll do my best and tell you about this turd. The plot takes place in a grocery store. When the store is closed, it turns into a city for our mascots, or Ikes as they are called. Our star, Dex Dogtective, voiced by Charlie Sheen, who is trying to propose a cat-human hybrid named Sunshine Goodness, voiced by Hilary Duff, but that doesn't work. She then gets kidnapped, and 6 months later, Dex has given up and moved on. Meanwhile, Mr. Clipboard from Brand X is loading up all of their products in the store, and everyone starts questioning what is going on. One of them, Lady X, voiced by Ava Longoria, is trying to make Dex join Brand X, and he doesn't fall for it. Then, Dex figures out that Brand X may have something to do with Sunshine's kidnapping, and that they plan to wipe out all of the Ikes for their Brand X name in a Nazi perspective. So it's up to Dex and his friend Dangerous Dan, voiced by Wayne Brady, to solve the case and put an end to this madness. Where do I even start with this? Well, the story is awful. Not that it's cliche and done a million times, but the dialogue is what kills it. On top of that, the jokes and puns are horrendous. Our characters say the dumbest shit and it made my head hurt. The references, oh my god, the references.
You despise me, don't you?
Fuck you!
Of all the produce bars in all the supermarkets in all the world, she had to walk into mine. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a spam.
Fuck you! I can say things that are wrong with the writing, but the cast surprisingly did good. Charlie Sheen is mixed for me. There are times where he's trying, and where he's just phoning it in, and that's not a good sign. Hilary Duff is fine. Wayne Brady is alright. Ava Longoria seems to be having fun playing Lady X. Christopher Lloyd is trying, but he needs to fire his agent. The two actors that really surprised me is Chris Kattan and Larry Miller. I had no idea Chris Kattan played the Penguin. When I heard Vlad Chokul talk, I was trying to figure out who played him, and when I saw the credits, my jaw dropped hard. Really, Larry? You've done better films than this. All of the actors do fine, which is surprising to me. When you're handed a bad script, you had better do your best to pull through, and the cast did. God bless you all. The animation.
It's daytime!
Oh god, the animation is terrible. Out of all my years of watching movies with good and bad animation, this one takes the cake. One true example of it is Dangerous Dan. Every time he talks or does something, he starts moving all over the place and he never stops jerking around. Another example is Mr. Clipboard.
Survival of the fittest.
Enough said. Some of the other characters have that problem too, especially Dex. This was supposed to be out on Christmas in 2003. This was made in 2012. Madagascar 3 came out a few days before this one, and Wreck-It Ralph came out afterwards. The animation company that did this is Threshold Animation Studios. Guess what they also produced? Oh yeah, they produced the 2 Mortal Kombat movies. Let that thought sink in, folks.
Sorry.
I could tell you about the music and the songs, but they are bland and forgettable. The random black bars that keep popping up is obnoxious and lazy as hell. I will say that the editing is really bad. There are moments where a character is doing something and there are quick cuts during that moment. I don't have ADD, but it gets really annoying and makes me want to punch the characters just so they can stop moving. Is there any positives in this movie? Believe it or not, I found at least 9 moments that are funny. One of them is this joke right here.
Better go easy on the potato juice before you get chip-faced.
Now, to be fair, that pun was funny, so I'll give it a point. But with all the other puns in this movie, they get nothing. So, after all of what I have to say about Foodfight, do I recommend it? Hell no! Why would I recommend this shit stain? The reason I watched it is, well, for Bobsheaux, and the other is that I've seen Nostalgia Critic and JonTron talk about it. So, I figured I'd give my take on the film, and overall, it's really bad. In my experience with watching movies, I never felt the urge to fall asleep sleep and bang my head against a wall. Trust me, it's really hard to watch this movie. This is without a doubt one of the worst animated movies of all time. Don't watch it, don't let your kids watch it, just don't get it overall. I got this from a torrent website and there's no way I'm paying money to have it. I could have watched anything else besides this one, like The Sopranos, Deadpool, Guardians of the Galaxy, How to Train Your Dragon 2, and any other films. You know what I should have watched? Sausage Party. I wanted to see it in theaters and I didn't get the chance to watch it. But you know what? I may go watch it after this video, because I need to make me feel for something. This one, I was drained and miserable. If you see this in a grocery store, just keep on walking and get a better product than this.